YOLO, and welcome back to the collaboration miniseries. Today we have the special guest Krish finishing up his questions as a part B to the part A part B combo video we're doing. Check the description of the video for a link to Krish's channel. But with all that out of the way, let's have Krish get into it.
What's good, guys? Another day, another video. So I'm back on Alex's channel again. I'm going to do a part 2 on male friendships, and I'm going to be continuing to answer his questions. So today we've actually got 7 questions lined up, and I'm going to give you my opinion. Right, guys, for the first question of the video, what do you think it's better to do with friendships? Is it better to keep on to them or to let go of ones that are starting to die out and they're starting to end? Well, I would say when it comes to friendships will last if you hold on to them, and both people do that. Both people want the friendships to work. Both people want to put an effort to see each other, spend time with each other. But like I said in the part 1, if the friendship is dying and it's not going in the right direction, or you guys aren't having the same kind of vision and your lives are going in completely different paths, sometimes it is hard, but you have to let go of some of your realest friends, because sometimes in life the best things, you have to let go of them. Alright, the next question. It's difficult to make friends. Everybody's a stranger until you get to know them. For guys in their 20s navigating our modern life, how do you suggest finding new friends? Even in your modern life, even when you're at work, it's always good to call your friends, spend time with them. Even Alex, whilst he's truck driving, I called him and he said to me, let's get a collab done. I'm like, yeah, we're going to get one done. You know what I mean? It depends. Even if you're at work or even if you're out and about, it's always good to make time with your friends. Even me, I was on my 2nd year anniversary with my girlfriend. One of my friends called me and I said to him, look bro, I'm with my girlfriend right now on our 2nd year anniversary, but as soon as I'm back in London, I will spend time with him. And I did, and I went to go spend time with him. It's always good to make sure you spend time with your friends. Allocate some time, even if it's 30 minutes, even if it's an hour, just to call them, just to text them, just to send them memes, you know, show them love, like show your friends love, show your family love, like spend time with everybody equally, and try to always like continue those friendships to make sure that you're sending texts but they're also communicating back. Like a friendship is a two-way system. The next question, what would you say are 3 psychological benefits of friends and 3 personal things that you've learned from friends? Right, so the psychological benefits of friends are obviously mental health, speaking to people, talking to people, communicating with people. As humans, we're supposed to communicate with people. We're not supposed to be isolated creatures. We're not sloths living in a cave. We're supposed to actually be able to communicate and build. With friends, they can give you new ideas, new inspirations, new things to do, actually help you out. Even some of my friends, when they go shopping, they always ask me, hey Krishna, what's your opinion on this outfit? What's your opinion on this jacket? So I can help them out with their style, or they can help me out with certain things. It's like, you know, helping you out and helping friends out is the best thing you can do. Even my friends told me about trading. You need to get into stocks, invest your money into this. You know, having friends and actually want to help you and make you grow is so much better. It's even with friends who do music. You know, why don't you make this music, or why don't you try change the lyrics here? Or, you know, having friends that actually want to benefit you are such better for your brain, your psychological mindset, your actual being. There's a saying goes, blood is thicker than water, that actually indicates family ties are stronger than anything else. However, that's not the original meaning. The original meaning is the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb, which indicates that blood of an ideal friendship holds a holy union. That holy union, I agree with so much. You know, having friends that support you, they have your back, you have their back, is such key in today's world. You need people that you can rely on. And sometimes with family, you can't rely on too many people. Even me, I have family that live in America and live in Fiji that I've never actually met in my life, but I have friends that had my back and I've had their back, and it's really good to have people that you can rely on. Yes, actual having good ties to people, having good friends is key to success. There is a saying, you are the sum of the 5 people we hang out the most. Based off that, would you say that your friends are the kind of people that you'd want to be friends with 10-15 years from now? Yes, my friends, I've had friends for longer than 10 years. I've had friends in school, and yes, I'll still be friends with them in the future. Might not hang out with them as much or see them as much, but yes, having friends and having people that support you is the key to success. You want these people to be there for you, especially in the end, because one day we're all going to die, it's all going to end, and whoever's going to actually come to your funeral were the real ones. Last question before I go, guys who are struggling in their late teens to 2020s that are looking for a sense of purpose and brotherhood, I would say look online, look at real life, look at joining activities, boxing, gym, football, bowling, rugby, cricket, tennis, badminton, whatever. Find a sport,
Find something that you enjoy, even if it's something like chess, even if it's something very, very niche. Look online, look on Facebook, look on Discord, look on Telegram, look on YouTube, look on social media. Try find clubs, join hobbies, try find something to do. There's always something out there. There's always people who are like-minded and similar to you. You'll be surprised how many people you can find in the world who are very, very similar to you, and try and build connections with them. I also wanted to say thank you so much, Alex, for being on his channel. I really appreciate this. I think that men and brotherhood is so important in today's society. It's always good to have good friends and good people that you can rely on. But my name's Krish. It's great being on this channel. You lot take care and have a great day.
Once again, massive thank you to Krish for being a part of this collaboration miniseries. And a reminder to you guys that there is a link in the description below to go check out Krish's channel. But with that, I'll go ahead and answer my last two questions, which are number 12 and 13. Question number 12, the prisoner's dilemma. You and a friend have both been arrested and are being questioned by the police for tax evasion. Totally based. They have offered you a special deal, where if you throw your friend under the bus, you will get 0 jail time, and he will go to jail for 25 years. If he throws you under the bus, you will go to jail for 25 years, and he will get 0 jail time. If neither of you throw each other under the bus, you both escape scot-free. However, if you both try to throw each other under the bus, you both get life without parole. Based on that scenario, and your knowledge of your friends, who would you pick to be in this scenario with you, and would you guys both get out? Well, I've actually had this discussion with my friends before, and based off of what they said, I would choose not to throw them under the bus, because I would rather spend 25 years in jail than the rest of my life. They are morbidly afraid of prison, and they would throw me under the bus, that way they didn't have to go. Some real class acts, I know. But of my two options, spending all of my life in prison or none of it, I guess 25 years isn't really all of it, but 25 years or the rest of my life, I'd take the 25 years. And then number 13. Lastly, if you had to give some advice to guys who are struggling in their late teens to early 20s, looking for a sense of purpose and brotherhood, what would you say? I would say you have a couple different options. First, I would recommend getting plugged into your local church. But if church isn't your vibe, then look for community service. You'll be able to build a sense of camaraderie with your fellow community service members, and they have a wide variety of backgrounds. On top of that, you could also try the military. But that's more of a last resort kind of thing. But they'll definitely give you a brotherhood that you're locked into for at least 2 years. But sports, any kind of group activity that meets on the regular will give you a chance to build connections and get that bond of brotherhood that you're looking for. So whether it be boxing, bowling, or just shooting hoops, something that gets you out of the house. Because as much as we all love the internet and being online, it does kind of suck for having that interconnected feeling and sense of camaraderie. However, that will go ahead and sum it up for the collaboration miniseries. Thank you again to Krish and to all the guys who are a part of this. I quite literally could not have done it without you guys. And I look forward to more collaborations in the future. Let me know in the comments below what topics you would like us to cover in future collaboration videos. I'm sure me and the guys would all like to sink our teeth into the things that you guys are interested in as well. But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the flip side.